Hey guys, what's up? It's Ethan here, and I'm here with a video talking about a possible Mygm team, possible Mygm series. I think that's funny, even though the the teams are already in the playoffs and the NFL draft's almost here. So I think you guys are like, why are you already starting it? Why are you only starting it now? Well, because I don't really have an editing software, and I don't have a what's it called, HDMI, or not, my bad, an HD PVR type of thing. And now PS4 came out with a share factory feature thing, and I'm gonna try to use it and see how this works out. But my first choice would probably be the Detroit Pistons because they have a lot of trade value. Trading away someone like Brandon Jennings, because I don't really like the way he plays. I think he's a 2 guard more than a 1 guard, and this team really does need a true 1 guard leader. Greg Monroe's, or my bad, probably Rodney Stuckey actually. Rodney Stuckey's probably the one leader on this team, and I do believe he comes off the bench in real life. It's pretty bad, but I'd probably trade and try to get somebody like Mike Conley. Mike Conley's a poor man's Stephen Curry, in my opinion. He's good. He's got good range. He's real good off the pick. He's real good without the ball in his hands as well. Running around getting open. But there's one thing I have found that really did kind of hurt me a little bit. Andre Drummond and Greg Monroe both, when simulating, they do not have a good success rate of staying healthy. I've noticed that in a simulation Mygm that I've done over the past, who knows how long. Actually, over the past week, I'm not gonna lie, it's been mostly simulation, and it's went by rather quickly. Now because of that, I want to go ahead and try to start something and show you guys what's going on. After year 1, I will auto-generate rookies. I use franchise plays draft class for, his 2013 one, and of course he doesn't make a 2014. He'd probably kill himself if he had to make a 2014 draft class, but no. He only makes the 2013, and then I just simply auto-generate rookies. But anyway, getting back to our subject here, getting a true point guard, getting a power forward center figure who stays healthy, is someone like an Ed Davis. Ed Davis is a 73 overall. You want a 73 overall starting for your team? Now, let me explain. His rebounding is ridiculously high. Well, I'm gonna say his rebounding is a A, I think. His inside scoring, it has to be pretty high because he's a beast down low. And his vertical and his jump is just huge, so he goes up and gets rebounds with ease. He's one of those guys down low. He's 6'10" already, and his vertical is, God, it has to be like 30-some inches, and he's already 6'10". He's just a monster down low. I'll get someone like him to be my starting 4 until after the draft, where we could target someone such as a Joel Embiid, or maybe even a stretch 4 like an Isaiah Austin. But you can stretch the floor with him, but at the same time, he can score a little bit down low. Before I ramble on too long and end up running out of footage to talk over, I have to go over to the Golden State Warriors so I can show you guys. So when I get done with them, I can show you a little bit of my commentating skills, what you guys can be expecting. So, sorry if this seems like I'm in a rush, because, well, I am in a rush. But anyway, Golden State has a lot of trade value as well, and people, such as Andre Iguodala. I don't really like the way Andre Iguodala plays. If he had better scoring ability other than just driving through the lane and losing the ball 2 out of 3 times, I would be perfectly fine with having him on my team. But no, he's not like that in this game, unfortunately. In real life, he's okay. Possibly an Andrew Bogut trade. I really wouldn't want to trade him, though. I'm pretty sure he's really good down low. David Lee as well. He's got a huge contract, but I don't really know what I would do with him yet. I mean, I guess it would just depend on how the series goes and plans out and what I possibly have in mind for it. And, trading people like Harrison Barnes. I can't use Harrison Barnes this game. I can barely use Klay Thompson, and I really like Klay Thompson, and I'd like to keep the Splash Brothers together, Steph and Clay. But all that aside, I would like to. They are one of those teams that's 1 or 2 moves away from being a Western Conference Finals regular. 2 or 3 years in a row, in my opinion, because they're a young team. That means that they have a lot of stamina. They have the durability to go 3 or 4 seasons. The bad boy Pistons, they couldn't. After a year, they went 5 straight years of making it deep into June in the playoffs. Making it to the Eastern semis. They were already 27-28 before they started going on that huge run, and it just killed them basically. And plus losing Rick Mahorn after that one season expansion draft bullcrap. That was bullcrap. But you know what? I was watching the documentary the other day. I felt so bad for him. But anyway, having someone. Hold on, my bad. Back up. You know, Golden State's a young team. They have the possibility to do that, and trading away some of their older pieces, such as a Jermaine O'Neal and Andre Iguodala. Andre Iguodala is already 29 years old. Yes, he's 29. He's not that old. But in my opinion, an NBA player's peak is 28 to 32 at most. And that's also their health peak, in my opinion. Well, actually, their health peak is probably when they first get. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into that. But I could probably end up wasting all my time doing that. But you know, those are just a couple of ideas I have. But we're gonna get into the commentary, so I can sort of show you guys what you can be expecting from this Mygm series and any any other series I have regarding commentary. Yeah. So here we go. We're gonna take a pause for a second, and normally this is where you hear a normal YouTuber say. And now we get to jump into the commentary. That's what we're gonna do right now. Peyton Siva now has the ball. He brings it up the court. He's, analyzing, seeing what his teammates are doing. Looks like he's trying to set up a play, maybe. He's trying to get Caldwell Pope. It seems like. Oh no, it's Greg Monroe down the inside. He gets the ball knocked out of his hands. Corralled by Golden State up to Steve Blake, who has an outlet pass up to Harrison Barnes. He gets a drive cut off. Throws over to Andre Iguodala. Throws over to Steve Blake at the top of the key. Throws back to Iguodala. Pass down to space in the low post on Caldwell Pope. Sizes his advantage, but he doesn't take advantage of it as he pulls up. Gets his own rebounds, but then gets that knocked out of the air by Greg Monroe. Daytona gets the rebound. He tries to go coast to coast, but he just flat out loses the ball. Maurice Space corrals it, passes over to Steve Blake, who outlet pass to Draymond Green. And then he passes it down to Harrison Barnes, tried to drive, but he got that knocked out of the air by Caldwell Pope. 2 major blocks and 2 straight possessions by Detroit. Steve Blake with the ball atop the key as he will drive over to Green. They swing it over to Iguodala. Box knocked out of his hands. Maurice Space with it down low, and he will miss yet another inside opportunity. He's not exactly having a hot day from down low. Peyton Siva with the ball. He passes it down to, passes it over to Jerebko. Down to Monroe on the baseline, over to Daytona. Jerebko yet again there on the wing. He tries to drive, gets that cut off. Siva top key, over to Caldwell Pope. Time running down, shot clock. 1 second left. He has to throw for desperation 3, and it will hit the rim, miss, and then bounce over the backboard out of bounds on Detroit. Steve Blake will get the ball here, throw up a desperation heave, and that'll be your first. And that'll be this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, and go ahead and